Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. Today we're going to make a cloud in an Arctic air mass. Hi everyone, I'm Matthew Potter, your Community Weatherman. Thanks for joining me today. If you like today's video, please subscribe down below to see more weather-related content on my channel. So today we're going to be making a cloud in an Arctic air mass, and it is very cold outside today. It's probably around 8 degrees outside my house this morning. I'm in Pennsylvania, so it's not as cold as some other parts of the Northeast United States where it's actually 10 or even 20 degrees below zero. So before we get started with the experiment, let me explain exactly what's happening. When we take the boiling hot water outside, you're initially going to see the steam coming off the top, and that's because the boiling hot water on the top layer is evaporating into the air right away. Now, when we throw the rest of the boiling hot water up into the air, all of that is getting exposed to this dry and cold Arctic air mass, and it goes from a liquid state into a gaseous state right away and turns into water vapor. But that water vapor can't stay in that Arctic air mass too long because of the dryness of the Arctic air. Dry air masses cannot hold a lot of water, so the water vapor has nothing to do but to condense out and form a cloud. So when you do this experiment, you could use a coffee mug, but what you want to do, you actually want to create as much surface area of the water getting exposed to the Arctic air in order to create a bigger cloud. So what I'm going to be using a pan of boiling hot water. As I said, you can use a coffee mug, you could use a pot, but usually a flat pan or something of that nature is going to be very useful for this type of experiment. Okay, so I have my pan of boiling hot water, so let's do this. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And look at that, we have our cloud. So you may have noticed some of the water actually didn't vaporize and just fell right to the ground. That's because, as I said, it's not nearly cold enough outside where I'm at right now. But as I said, if you're in an area where it's 10 or 20 degrees below zero, trust me, a lot more of it would actually turn into a cloud. But as you saw, we did actually get to see a cloud out of it. Thanks for joining me today. Once again, if you enjoyed today's video, please hit the subscribe button down below, and I'll be sure to see you next time.